The name Layers of Fear suggests some kind of depth, but this one-trick pony runs out of good ideas very quickly. It's found an interesting subject in the world of classic painting and employs inventive visual effects to subvert space and architecture in truly unsettling ways, but it devalues its best moments through sheer excess, bland horror tropes, and unfulfilling puzzle design. From the earliest moments, Layers of Fear's brand of Victorian horror feels fully realized. You play as an artist, driven to madness by a creative block that's made it difficult to complete his masterpiece. It's a setup that's brimming with the potential to channel gothic, Dorian Gray-style dread, and at its highest points, Layers of Fear does illustrate this descent into darkness and anxiety in really interesting ways. Your home becomes a nightmarish, labyrinthine dungeon of impossible architecture. Doorways materialize out of nowhere, new hallways form mid-churn, and reminders of the horrible lengths you've gone to for your art await around every corner. These effects look great and are pulled off seamlessly, but rather than use this subversion of space to heighten your distrust of your surroundings, Layers of Fear ungracefully overindulges, repeating the same cool visual tricks until they become an overused gimmick. It just isn't scary, especially when paired with boring cliches like creepy dolls and angsty wall scribbles. Layers of Fear also tends to telegraph its jump scares like a poorly designed walk-through haunted house. At no point did I feel the need to look over my shoulder or peer cautiously around a corner. The on-rails style made it clear that the central scare in each sequence was always going to be in front of me, and if it was going to be behind me, it would let me know first. Without uncertainty or tension, the constant wandering through looping hallways turns Layers of Fear into a dull routine. And every time I started to enjoy the flow, it was broken by small puzzle challenges that just aren't fun to solve, particularly one at the end that asks you to collect tiny checkers pieces in a large, dark room. Layers of Fear lacks the surprises and subtlety needed to keep things interesting all the way through. It makes a strong first impression, but quickly exhausts its best ideas, making it hard for them to really shine as scary or meaningful moments. It's hard to be terrified when you can see what's coming at the end of every long, dark hallway. For more on all things horror, stick with IGN.